Hello guys, welcome to a journey video from TrainSpotEast, and today we're at Manningtree on the Great Eastern Main Line. This is a journey video from Manningtree to Chelmsford on board a 90 and 82 DBT run. At the front was 9007, which is said John Betjeman, and 82102 at the rear. So this is the 0953, which is now delayed by at least 2 minutes due to a bit of a held up at Ipswich. This is the 0953 Greater Anglia service to Ingatestone. This one calls at Colchester, Witham, Chelmsford and Ingatestone. So, if you like this journey video, then please leave a like below. Also comment for any feedback and suggestions, and also please don't forget to subscribe for more. I'm also joined by Reader Railways in the commentary. So at some point then we can have a bit of a talk and see what we could do really. So you're more than welcome to throw in any discussion. We're a bit of an open thing really. Okay, so sit back and enjoy the ride, and we'll see you when it moves. Right, we're on the move now from Manningtree. Today on the Harwich Town Road was 36104 that we saw, and that is formerly 1000 to Harwich Town. Okay, so being Manningtree on platform 2. And we've got another 143. 143. They keep breaking again, aren't we? There you go, here's the other side. 9006 and 82143. There we go.
Why are we slowing down? I
don't know, but I could drive it more smoothly than this.
Someone's actually throwing a bit of a port cabin. Port cabin kind of blew off by probably storm orders from 2 weeks ago or something. Still laying about.
Either that or they thought it was that bad, they just didn't want it.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe do.
No, he's on board.
Good morning, warm welcome to passengers. Join the service from Manningtree, 953 Greater Anglia Mainline service for Ingatestone. This service now calls Colchester, Witham, Chelmsford and Ingatestone. Due to planned engineering work this weekend, bus replacement in operation from Ingatestone to Newbury Park, and London Underground Central Line services into London Liverpool Street. First class accommodation on board the service is
okay, just what the announcer just said.
The quiet coach B at the rear. Please ensure you're in possession of valid tickets for your journey. Next call and point for this
engineering
service,
works again.
Colchester.
Engineering works between Ingatestone and London Liverpool Street due to crossfire works going on again. And also overhead wires as well, don't forget. They're closing the line throughout this whole weekend, on most weekends this month actually, and then in the April 1st will reopen, but then on April 22nd it's closing north of Stowmarket.
Is it?
Well, closing all from Stowmarket to Norwich, and also Ipswich and Cambridge due to level crossing and rail renewal works. So however, the Great Eastern Main Line will still be open further down south, so the only thing.
90 sets terminating at Stowmarket?
Yeah, oddly enough. And some terminate at Ipswich as well, don't forget, because the fast ones are terminated at Ipswich and slow terminate at Stowmarket on the 26th of April. That's the time when I go to London.
What?
the only way for people to get to Ipswich, if that happens, lower stuff is Suffolk.
Or use the bus.
Yeah, all the buses.
Or you can go down the Brackman line and go across. No, you can't. That's close as well.
I think it's close between Cambridge and Ely, isn't it? That's what I thought I heard.
Oh,
Is it Cambridge and Ely?
the Fen line, you mean?
Is it closing on the Fen line side, I think?
I have no idea. I didn't even know they were closing the Great Eastern Main.
Well,
They are.
yeah. Just note, the fast 90 services are terminating at Colchester today due to engineering works. There's only going to be one slow service going to Ingatestone, and the others are going to Colchester, as far as Colchester.
9 o'clock off Norwich is the Ingatestone, and 9:30 off Norwich.
Yeah, that's correct.
Half
Yeah.
past off Norwich.
So the next stop will be Colchester. The time between Manningtree and Colchester is 9 minutes. So it's around 9 minutes. Yeah, it's around 9 minutes. Normally on fast time, 9 minutes. No, it would be 10. Originally it was 10 back in the Anglia Railways era. It's around 10 or 11
I just thought it
minutes.
was 10 anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's 9
10 minutes
now.
Stowmarket do it, so it's 10 minutes Ipswich to Manningtree, and Ipswich to Manningtree to Colchester is another 10.
Yeah, it's originally number 10,
So,
but then it's
yeah.
9. Yeah, but now, probably the time they did say it was 9.
I just drive it
Which
full
is a bit
power and just see what
strange.
happens.
Yeah. well, it's
No, no, that is one time I do actually keep to the limits.
yeah. We get a 1 minute wait at Colchester anyway for departure time, so
Yeah.
that's the reason why it is. Yeah, I feel that Colchester's quite good actually on a film pass now. Yeah.
Footpath crossing is there.
Because actually it's quite weird to think actually 97 would call it Witham tonight. It's really weird. I don't know. We don't normally would expect it because normally if he's going to London, it would skip Witham as well.
Yeah.
It's so weird. A bit rare, but that will be the first time we'll catch it. That's what people are going to get Braintree services. That's what people get to Braintree. You know, that's where Alfred Ellis would actually locate. Actually, that's his own place. Piggy's on last tour.
Sorry?
Piggy's on last tour apparently as well. On the 442s are going.
Yeah.
They said that actually they're going to be doing their final farewell at 12th of March apparently. It's on there. But then the last service actually occurred yesterday.
Yeah.
That only occurred yesterday. What was that? I don't know whether the last number was actually 442413 or was it something else? I don't know. I really don't know.
I've watched the video of it, but I can't remember what the number was.
Oh, right.
The number is doubled upset, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was some sort of double set.
No, you don't know either of them. Colchester.
Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly shall arrive into Colchester. Change out Colchester for Greater Anglia services to Colchester Town, Clinton-on-Sea, Clacton-on-Sea and Walton-on-the-Naze. Also for intermediate stations to Ingatestone, this service will call at Colchester, Witham, Chelmsford and Ingatestone. If you are leaving the train here, please ensure you have all personal belongings aboard the train. Fitness to safety and security. Please keep all personal belongings with you at all times. Please assist us by closing doors and windows firmly behind. Please have your tickets ready to pass through the barriers if leaving the station for any onward journeys you may be making. Colchester, next station stop. Once again, after Colchester, this service will call
Okay, there's the
at
Sunshine Coastline.
Witham, Chelmsford and Ingatestone.
Sunshine
Now
Coastline
arriving
going
in
to Colchester Town, Walton and Clacton. So we're now approaching to Colchester.
So that goes into single
So
track.
interchange for services to Walton-on-the-Naze, Colchester Town and Clacton-on-Sea.
And for intermediate stations.
Yeah,
and for intermediate
intermediate stations, yeah. But actually it's Marks, Tay, Kelvin and that's it.
Hatfield, Peverel as
And
well.
Hatfield Peverel, yeah, and Hatfield Peverel.
Right, so where
I
are
thought it
they?
would be easier to get off at Witham.
Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, to Hatfield.
Doesn't make any difference because it'll still be the
not
Ipswich.
really,
It'll
yeah.
still be that Colchester.
No,
One from Clacton.
not even a chance. Not even the same thing.
So where are they dumping? Where are they dumping the
Same
ones
thing,
to
right?
terminate here?
Okay, so we should be arriving into platform 3 as this time round. This is on platform 4. 360 101 forming a fitness might be a Colchester town service going on this one. May look like 360 112 going to Ips. I think this is Ipswich, right?
Yes, on 3 Ipswich.
Yeah, this might be a Ipswich service at 360 112. Look at the rear end.
Go on to Ipswich, yeah.
105. Yeah,
Definitely go on
360 105. Go to Ipswich. Okay, so we're on platform 3.
Yes.
Really?
That was very clever.
You can see a
Have we
purple.
got a 321 down? Yeah, we have a couple of 321s down the depot today. I think that's supposed someone else stored up today, to be honest, but we may get to see some running, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. See in just a moment. Okay, we're now moving.
Very quickly.
So we're now leaving Colchester. So the next stop will be Witham. Now, strangely enough, not normally 1980s do call it Witham though. It's very weird, but this is it. This will be the next one.
Well, I can't see the number of the tap and see the works.
No, you can't see.
There is a temper at the back. I saw it.
Yeah, tab at the back though. Okay, we have. I'll show you at the warehouse.
351.
351 on one of the 351s there. 430 as well. Two lots of 360s in there. 113 and 160.
314 is the 321.
314.
Then this one's 431. 431.
431.
The one behind it is number 334.
334. There's 8132 here.
Welcome aboard passengers, join the service from Colchester 10:03.
And also this must be
Greater Anglia Mainline service
something
for
slightly different.
Ingatestone. This service now
It's not
calls
9009.
at Witham, Chelmsford
My favourite
and
there.
Ingatestone.
That's my
The
favourite.
planned engineering works will
There's my
begin.
Royal Anglia favourite there. Okay.
Rail replacement in operation between Ingatestone and Newbury Park and
Okay,
London
next up
Underground
is
Central
Witham.
Line to London Liverpool Street. First class accommodation on board this service is located in coach J and K at the front. Our quiet coaches, coach B rearmost carriage of standard accommodation. Please do refrain from using mobile phones or audio equipment if you are travelling in coach B. Please ensure you're in possession of valid tickets for your journey. Also, cafe bar available on board the service, located in coaches H between standard and first class accommodation between towards the front of the train. For our first class passengers, there are
How many
complimentary items available.
Yeah.
Please show all tickets and travel documents before ordering at the cafe bar. Next calling point for the service, Witham.
Yeah, that is not what you're expecting on a normal 1980s service going on here.
Only Eurostars have more than one cafe bar.
Yeah.
12 and...
8132 that we just
32.
saw, yeah. 132, yeah.
Right, here comes the viaduct for the golf club.
Okay, so we're going through the golf club.
With golfers.
There's around at least 3 golfers so far. That's all we can see.
That's the boundary of it. That's the farm. This is the track that goes up to Chitshill.
Yep.
Where Colchester
Going through Chits Hills.
Yeah, that was the last Colchester. No, that would have been the first London signal. Chitshills. Detecting signal for Chitshill is the first London signal, I think.
Yeah, it should be.
Got some new homes going on here.
Oh, new
We're
home.
going towards Marks Hay. Any moment shortly.
This is now bi-directional signal here, isn't it?
Yep.
Originally it only used to go as far as Marks Hay.
How far away from Marks Hay are we?
Not that far.
If you're now watching this, it is St. Patrick's Day because, you know, the upload date for this is on the Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So by the time you're watching this, Irish people, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure you probably will get wasted with lots of Guinness at some point.
I wish.
Yeah. Every time I actually go to be at Reading as well, I'll be off to Reading that night. Weirdly enough, yeah. But going to see KTV at Didcot. He's in KTV at Didcot.
And Oxford.
Yes. And Oxford. And loads of other people as well. I'll be joining with. tell you guys when at the end of the journey video that actually will be announced at the next one. Yeah, I'll tell you about it more later.
Siding.
Okay.
Nothing's in there.
It's just a pile of sand.
No, nothing there.
Just gravel, sand and gravel. All you see is just sand and gravel. Nothing. Nothing. Right, passing through Mark's Tay.
But they're on engineering works as well, aren't they? On Sudbury branch.
Are they?
I think so, yeah.
Is that why we're going to get bus replacement services going like Sudbury?
Ah, driving jam!
Driving jam.
So next station passes will be Kelvin, right?
Yeah, Kelvin.
There's
yeah.
the bridge.
Bridge there.
The one that everyone seems to film at.
Yeah. Literally, like most local spotters do that every time. Just around that bridge. So the normal average time for like Manningtree and Chelmsford is normally around it's sort of near half an hour. It's near around half an hour. But today is a bit extended because we're at winter. Because of winter, it's been extended. So today is 33 minutes long now. 33.
That's not too bad.
So it's not bad. 33.
That's like that, an hour.
Duration is 33 minutes.
It's an hour and 50 from Norwich to London, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's normally an hour and 50. Or sometimes maybe like a bit longer if it's a slower one. Sometimes. An hour and a half.
Hour and 50, hour and 55, depends on how fast
Yeah,
they go on.
just depends. Now just got hope that speed restrictions are no longer enforced anymore once the overhead wires are being added. The new overhead
Hopefully.
wires. Because
We won't have the ones in the summer either, will we?
then. But you haven't heard they actually the area between Chelmsford and London Liverpool Street are getting the new overhead wires and they're trying to use ones that actually control temperatures, which is going to reduce the amount of delays. Yeah. Speed restrictions and heat related issues. So hopefully it should work very well.
Now they need to invent something that will make sure there is never a signal failure.
Yeah, and ensure the signal failure there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a football game going on here. It's just a little warm up. Okay, passing through very shortly is Kelvedon. If you haven't watched my video from Kelvedon before, actually it's the one that got the weirdest sort of conjunctions when actually the service is terminated at Witham. I remember.
It's here.
Here we are, passing through Kelvedon. Okay. So now we're
green.
on our way, we have a green, so...
The crossover is underneath us now.
Why did that come so long? They operate bloody 90 cents.
Church Lane.
Church Lane. Church Lane will be seeing some really weird things, well, when it was normally told at Winston, but now they're going to see very normal things now.
Back to everyday stuff.
Yeah, back to normal stuff. Normally, if it's a normal day on a service going to London, that would be 360s and 321s normally most of the time. Sorry, 360s and 321s. They're not normally a 90 set unless it's a very late night services. That's more like the 2229 out of Stowmarket or 2200 out of Norwich.
That was I'm sure that looked blue on the front. That can't have been.
No, we couldn't work out what that was. That was another intercity set just past us as well.
Nope.
No.
Probably just a black strip.
Yeah, it's just
It goes level with the windows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, break
All that was. Okay, we're slowing down and getting to our next station. This is the A12 just across us as well.
Ow.
Oh,
Hello,
some cases.
Kato.
Yeah, some cases are on the A12.
Where are you?
Just pulling into Witham.
Witham! Hey. Kato.
Say hi.
Hi, Kato. Hey. You're in the journey video, by the way. Yeah. This new channel is called Norfolk Transport 04, by the way, if you guys are wondering.
For services to Braintree.
Originally called Train Fashion, but now it's Norfolk Transport 04.
Windows found behind, please do remember to take all personal belongings with you.
Okay.
Now arriving Witham.
Okay.
Witham, the service calls Chelmsford and Ingatestone. Now arriving at Witham. Once again, close doors, windows firmly behind.
And he's gone.
And we're now at Witham.
There's the Braintree branch.
So, we're quite close now. So this time you change at Witham, change services to Braintree.
No, it is.
And it's really weird to think there is, at the time we actually are the time we get into Witham. It's very weird. This is not your normal 1980s set normal on the service. Until it's like an engineering works. Strange.
From here, north end of 3 and 4 would have been I would have thought the best place.
We're going to be over there later actually, but for you guys who are now watching this, it's already up, so bye then. Okay, we're at Witham, see you in just a moment. Okay, we're now leaving Witham. Next stop for that will be Chelmsford, and that's where we're going to get off. Witham has 4 platforms. It's quite nicely decorated.
Really? We have green.
Okay.
There's a TSR.
So
on that
next stop
point.
for that is now Chelmsford.
Tracks
So
are
not very
engaged.
far away now. 10 more minutes.
This siding is completely closed. Wasn't that the bridge that was declared an unsafe structure at one point? Or was it the next one?
Good morning, warm welcome to passengers who have joined the service from Witham. Greater Anglia mainline service for Ingatestone. Service now calls Chelmsford and Ingatestone. Due to planned engineering works this weekend, bus replacement is in operation from Ingatestone to Newbury Park, then London Underground Central Line to London Liverpool Street. First class accommodation on board this service is located in Coach Jack at the front, White Coach Coach B. Peverel also on board the service, located in Coach H between standard and first class accommodation. Next calling point will be Chelmsford.
Don't worry, we're going to see that again like, when we go back.
It's to be daylight.
The Fantasia is actually a circus thing, by the way. Oh, he's pressed the income twice.
He made us through it.
Accidental
He was
Instagram
doing
threat.
well until he did that.
Unfortunate.
That was watching football ground we just passed, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I don't really generally travel as fast as that.
We never have on our own.
Furthest south I've ever been before now would have been Chelmsford.
Yeah. Now you're in the furthest stuff as we actually now imagine. I always go through that way anyway. I always go through that way a lot.
Next one. Next one that's most important.
Out of Norwich at the moment, 20 miles?
You reckon we're 20 miles from Norwich?
20?
Really? More like maybe nearly 100?
Yeah,
Great
more
minds
like
think- great
more
minds think
yeah.
alike.
Yeah.
You've left yours in the bloody ironing board, haven't you?
I have not left my timetable on the ironing board, no.
No. He has not.
It's in my bag, all colour coded, and
Yeah. Well prepared otherwise.
if I
Why
don't
colour coded?
Why colour coded does it make-
Greater Anglia.
colour code for what they are, not what company they are.
Oh right.
Forgot when I redid it to change the freight operating names.
Oh.
What freight?
It's got Freightliner and then he's got like
Freightliner, GB,
TRF,
and GB
again. And it's still the same colour. What?
Basically, green is ones we're on, white is the ones that stop, grey is the ones that don't stop, but they're normal, still passengers, and freight is red.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah,
It's the same code I've always used and probably always will
Buses
do.
can't even stop in the Chelmsford and Witham then.
The only one over the whole day we are only going to see 2 non-stop trains. And that's at Stowmarket later on tonight.
Yeah. Chelmsford's like a big, busy, see? It's the busiest station of like 2 platforms.
Right.
You could tell.
What the hell is that one?
So we are going to see lots of stopping
Well, that tree?
and throughout the whole thing.
Lightning
Yeah.
that went out to that tree. It's the A12, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, we're near the A12, yeah. We're near the A12, by the way.
Going along there, just do some train spotting as we drive.
Oh, yeah. When that.
If it weren't for the fact they weren't the same height, you could just easily just go drive alongside a steam train. That would make a great video.
Yeah.
Are we slowing down?
That's the bridge. That's crazy, look at the bridge.
No idea. And that's into 3 lanes.
Okay. A12 travellers, you got M25 around. It says half an hour, it says on there. Maybe it says half an hour, 40 minutes.
Half an hour to the M25 from here.
That's for the A12 drivers, that's for the A12.
I think it's the same.
Also,
Really
just
like
nearby,
10.
we're also at junction 19 of the A12 nearly as well, on the for the A113, A138, going off to Braintree. Braintree, Sudbury, Chelmsford. So that's the airport as well. Yeah, it says there.
Wouldn't you turn off at Marks Tay for Sudbury?
No, I mean, no, that's on the road. That's on the A12,
yeah.
Because the A130.
Yeah, but you still think of it. Yeah, it's a slip road, so.
Yeah, we're now on the A12 slip road there as well. That conjoins towards the A12 north. So we are pretty much close. Yeah, so we're pretty much close to the A138.
The slip road is actually just to keep going along the A12.
Yeah.
Everything else just goes around the roundabout.
Goes round the roundabout, yeah. Just because it's easy access.
We're going to be a bit late.
Only a couple of minutes late, but try and catch you before the one comes in. We're trying to get if we can.
The next one we're seeing isn't until 10:34, so
Yeah.
should be alright with that one.
We're slowing down, aren't we?
We're braking for the 60 now.
Alright, yeah.
It drops to 60 as it goes to the station.
Yeah.
So before the loop, I mean.
Which station will it be about?
Chelmsford.
Yeah, we'll be at Chelmsford then.
Yeah, no, I like the Chelmsford.
Yes, we are.
Okay guys, we're now about to slow down and approach Chelmsford. So, I want to say thank you very much for watching my journey video. If you like what you've seen here on this journey video, then please leave a like below. Also comment for any feedback, any suggestions, and also please don't forget to subscribe for more. So, at this time now, the next station will be Didcot Parkway on the Great Western Main Line, and Oxford follows up after. The next journey video for this is Didcot Parkway to Oxford.
Chelmsford next station
So
stop.
the next
If you are
journey,
leaving the
yeah.
train, please help us by closing
And if
doors
I
and
counted it
windows
correctly,
behind.
it's
When you get
25th.
past the
Maybe
barriers
it's
or any
25th
onward
for
journeys
this one,
you may
which
be
is
making from Chelmsford. After Chelmsford,
Give a
this service
quarter
will then
away
call
from
at
the 100
Ingatestone,
journey.
only where this will terminate.
That's a true
Chelmsford
fact.
next station stop. If you are leaving the train, please ensure you do have all personal belongings with you that you
Okay.
brought to the train. Now arriving
That's
Chelmsford.
coming to Chelmsford.
It's not a container terminal.
Let's have a look.
There's tracks down there anyway.
Yes, because it's an old building site.
Apologies, we need to focus a bit on the cameras there.
You see the track coming up from it? It's that steep, you know. There, it's coming now. Tripod is in my bag, video camera's in my bag.
Yep.
Not bottle's leaking.
No, I don't think it is.
Yes, it is.
Here we are at Chelmsford. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Right. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get off this tiny cross. Yeah. Okay, just a note, we're on, as a reminder, 9207 and 18102, just a reminder. So, yeah, we're finally stopped now. And here we are. Alright then, take care guys, goodbye.